Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears.
Set to kick off.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They only get 5 out of that quick slam, but that's good enough for a first.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Tennessee. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Camp. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
That's to the right side, caught by Burden. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
6-yard line.
Complete. This is Lewis. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Williams looking to do it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
To throw once more, here's Williams. He'll swing this out to Sampson. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Williams. That's caught left side, Burden. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
To the air once more, Williams. Touchdown! Wandale Robinson from 8 yards out. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Operating from the gun, Camp. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Right side to Williams. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the Bears' 22-yard line.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Looking to throw is Williams. This is caught by Robinson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First and 10 at the 20.
To throw, Williams. Checks this down to Sampson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
To pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Now again, right side, Sampson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down. Play action. Now Williams. And he hits him in stride. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Sampson will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its...
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Bears 13.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Throwing is Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 55 yards. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. To the air, Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have regained the lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for two.
The Bears will line up.
Williams going to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Bears 19, Lions 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Let's go now.
Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter two, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those three words we hear a lot, stay the course. Looking to throw. Camp. He's got it to Williams. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on fourth and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Ready.
They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back to throw now on first down. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it down here to the 43. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
He'll try to pick it up himself. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that,
They're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Operating from the gun. Camp. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
A 6-yard pickup.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and 2. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 2.
Bears 19.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Oh, good looking. The ball comes out, and this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how we conclude this first half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the... ...25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. When we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage. He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing again here, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got this complete to Burden. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Vegas! Yes!
They'll go. Here's Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10.
Here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 10 yards out. And the Bears have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And that is caught for the 2 points. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Camp. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Ready?
On first down, Wall. Got a good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
2 yards to go, second down.
Ready? Go!
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 19.
Looking to throw. Camp. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass caught by Burden. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw. Camp setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. There he goes again. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time. Evades the tackler and now some space. Inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Dylan Sampson, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. It's complete, and this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fighting through at the 25. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That is caught by Laporta. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 130 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Let's go next. Ready,
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
2nd and 6. Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Got it. Ready?
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
Ready?
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Camp. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Come on, come on.
Gibbs straight ahead. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now 2nd and 9.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Camp. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. 84 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now 2nd and 4. Complete. This is Lewis.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. To the air, Williams. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Vegas!
On play action, here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A gain of 17.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tempo! Punch Spurs!
To throw, Williams. That'll be complete to Sampson.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Looking to throw is Williams. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Here's 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Beauty good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Lions 35. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Go! 77 with Buffalo 18.
So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone.
Get up! 70 Lions! Ready, let's go!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Bears, They begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get